I just got back from checking on my son, and I need to record a video about my day. Um, because I have liver and kidney failure going on, and I'm somewhat sick. Somewhat sick. I'm dying. I'm so much sick. Um, because I'm ill. I have to go to the hospital, and I got a bunch of blood tests, and they did another ultrasound on my leg to make sure there's no more clots because they're swelling up again, pretty bad. And then they're gonna start me on the medicine that's gonna make my kidneys better instead of just having to go through constant dialysis and stuff like that. They're gonna put me on different medicine that they can monitor and that it's gonna be stronger, and do a liver biopsy and make sure I don't have cirrhosis of the liver, which is good. There's just some other things going on that needs to be taken care of. Um, so, yeah. Um, I woke up at 9. I went to the doctor's office. They sent me to LabCorp. LabCorp sent me, and I did my blood test there, and I was so happy. Because of all the blood and stuff like that that they're drawing, and how many times they have to stick me. I generally have to go see a different person every time. It doesn't matter where, and they always hurt me. And the lady's like, well, you know, you have a tendon right there, and it's out of place. And she's like, well, why is it to the? And I'm like, well, because I flew out of the windshield of a car when I was 16, and all my stuff is all scrambled about. And she's like, well, yeah, most people aren't expecting it there. And I felt around and I felt it there, so you might want to tell them that that's a tendon, not a blood, not a vein. And I'm like, oh, okay. So they were sticking my tendon and just ramming around until they found a spot. Um, and like, I usually have a bunch of holes, and she only stuck me once. And it was so nice, so nice. Really, you have no idea how much. I'm just so tired of getting stuck. So yeah, I've got that going on. But then they after that I had to go and get an ultrasound done on my legs, which was different than the one that they did before. I don't know. It was just, it felt different, and it wasn't the same way that they did it before. So maybe this one's done correctly, or maybe they did the other one correctly, and this one's done wrong. We'll find out. um, but yeah, it was fine. I didn't like it. Gooey stuff all over my legs. I had to squirt the little ultrasound gel all over my legs, and then she had to listen to my blood flow, and you can, instead of like she said it was supposed to be like the straight through, it was like you could feel it going through a clot. And she's like, oh, she turned it down real quick, and I'm like, I know what the sound is, it's fine, I've had them before. And she's like, oh, okay, so you know you're gonna have to be on Coumadin, right? And I'm like, ah, damn it. So I've got blood clots again, which is fine. um 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 um, um. I'm gonna have to do that, and then I'm gonna have to, I don't know. And then the doctor called, and she's like, okay, well, we can give you a referral for a psychiatrist, and I've talked to them, and they've canceled an appointment. They can see you as soon as next Wednesday, which isn't as soon as I would have been seen if the ER done its job the right way, but it's better than nothing. And so I called them, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, we can see you Wednesday, da da da. And I'm like, you know, he's only 2, right? So she's like, I have to talk to the doctor, and the doctor has to talk to the nurse, because we usually don't see 2-year-olds. We start at 3, and I'm like, he'll be 3 in February. So they're like, well, I don't know, the reason why we do 3 is because we were lenient on 4. And I'm like, but he needs sleep, and he needs help. And he needs something to manage his peripheral issues, because the only one who can prescribe, the only one who can give him medication, is a psychiatrist for his like behavioral needs, and I don't want to put him on medication, and I don't like medication specifically that alters behavior, but he does need to calm down a bit because he is like wild. It's like someone gave him like a couple of energy drinks, and that's fine. Having a hyper boy is fine. But when your friend is a teacher and she's like, he's really active, And she does with 5-year-olds all day long. So yeah, that's kind of like, she's like, whoa, yeah. So I mean, I know it's not just me going, oh yeah, you know, he's kind of active. I didn't even know that there was anything wrong. And all these other people are like, what's wrong with your son? I mean, I knew there was something different, but I didn't think anything about the behavioral. I just thought he was kind of developmentally slow. But yeah, he's pretty wild. But I love my son, so it's fine. But maybe he'll get some help where he can calm down enough to where he can get some sleep. They suggested, you know, warm baths and books and stuff like that. And that's fine, he does that. But then, like, when it's time for him to go to bed, he just goes to bed and lays in the bed and cries because he can't go to sleep. He's like, Mommy, I'm tired. I lay here. And he can't go to sleep because his body won't slow down enough to where he can get sleep. It's not because I'm mistreating him. I'm so pissed off at that person. And they never said that I mistreated him. They just kind of like, well, maybe if you put yourself in his shoes. Are you kidding me? Really? I'm gonna go now. I have salmon juice to eat. Wheat with like low-fat cheese and low-fat turkey. Well, actually, no-fat cheese, low-fat turkey, and stuff. I use 0-calorie dressing instead of mayonnaise because mayonnaise has egg and cholesterol. And I don't like the diet food, but I did sneak in bad stuff. Nummy, low sodium. Soft drink. So yeah, today is pretty. I went from doctor to doctor for me, and then I got to play doctor phone calls with my son and his therapist and everything, and he's got a therapist appointment at 9 in the morning, which means I have to wake up at like 7:30, which sucks because he is not gonna get any sleep, and it's gonna be like day 6 without any sleep. Actually, he took a nap and it was like 2 hours, which I was so happy he got a nap. But not enough. Not near enough. Hopefully he'll sleep some tonight. I don't know. I'm hoping, but he at least got 2 hours of a nap. So maybe he'll get some sleep tonight and I can fall asleep. Because I am grumpy. Oh, I was like ranting and raving. I'm like, I don't understand. And I'm just like, that means I don't have any sleep either. I want sleep. Oh, it's so funny. I love my son. But he is very much a handful. And I do want another one, but Jesus, if I have another special needs child that has the severity of the special needs my son has, I would be lost. Oh, I don't want 2 special needs children, please. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with kids with special needs, it's just a lot to deal with. And I want another child because I have more love to give. And I think I'm a fairly decent parent. Amanda, if you can comment on this video, please, for the love of God, comment. Tell them I'm a decent parent. Amanda's my real life friend, the only one I have, because I'm a loser. Yeah. She's the teacher and the one I refer to every now and then. I do have other friends, I just don't like them. I'm antisocial. It's okay. They like me.